that was our best defensive effort that I can remember in a while. I thought we really did a good job uh, with the. We're getting better at plugging. Last year, this team killed us with their ball screens and penetrating against our bigs. We were much better, and we're getting better. I mean, it's still a big part of what we have to continue to prove at. But staying in front of the basketball, that little guy, number 4. Uh, he's a very, very good player, and he attempts half his shots from the three-point line. So we were very sensitive to him being out there and shooting threes. Lavelle Boyd, averaged 20 a game. I thought our individual defense, IJ especially, and Lamar, and our team defense coming up and plugging, so it made it hard for him to come off and get open looks. We held them to 32% the first half. They scored 3 baskets in a row to start the second half. And so that means the rest of the way in the second half, they went 5 for 27. So that was excellent. Again, good defense, playing without fouling, won the battle of the boards. We got to handle the pressure. We had a couple of turnovers against the press where they were speeding us up, and we've got to take a little better care of the basketball against that. I thought we had a lot of good performances tonight. I thought that, IJ is always very steady and did a really, really good job. Obviously, Q was spectacular, not only scoring and shooting, but getting 4 assists and 7 rebounds. That's what steps off to me. Schneider getting 8 rebounds in 15 minutes is a stat that is big for us. I thought, Tyson made a big shot at the end of the first half, and it's a big difference between being up 13 and up 16. It just gives you momentum, and we've got to do a better job starting second half. Sometimes we come out and when we've had a lead in a couple of games at home and not come out and really started well to start second halves. I think Oregon State was another game like that. Questions?
I think Xavier, Q, and IJ all agree this is the best Q has been playing that they've seen. Where does it rank in the short time you've kind of seen him play?
Playing, you mean tonight's game?
Yeah, tonight's game, yeah.
Yeah, he played really, really well tonight, but he's had a number of good games. I just think his overall game, 4 assists, 7 rebounds, 25 points in 25 minutes. My biggest thing is he's just got to tone down the gambling so much defensively. That would be my only complaint, but he creates a lot with his athleticism. I mean, he's really, really playing well. And I got him early in the game. I forget what it was. He missed a layup to start the game. Remember the layup? Eric made a nice pass, and he started getting, shaking his head. Guys, it's like, hey, that doesn't help you. All the negativity does not help him as a player. He's got to be positive and be upbeat at all times. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to miss, especially a shot. I mean, when you make mistakes where you forgot the game plan, or if you got to do something defensively, that's one thing. But when you miss a shot, you're going to miss shots. And I just don't want him. I think when he gets down, that compounds. And when he's positive, he's great. And he's great to coach. I mean, he's phenomenal in terms of being coachable. And it's nice to have your best player also be maybe your most coachable player.
To that end, though, 25 tonight, 27 last week. Obviously, we talked about him all season. Is it realistic to think it's a pace he can keep up all year?
Are you trying to create expectations here, Bob? Yeah, I would think that everybody's gearing their defense towards him. And again, it's not about the points he scores. It's about him leading us to the big W. That's what matters. And you do it in a lot of different ways. You do it, number one, with your defense, your rebounding. He does it tonight with his passing, which is an area, for him to be the best he can be, he's got to continue to grow in his making plays for others. Like, he had a bounce pass tonight to IJ in transition that was phenomenal. That's what I'm excited about, is that pass had to be perfect to get right through the only way he could get through, and it was phenomenal. And it gave us a great jolt, and we're up 17. I think they called a timeout. I mean, it was really good.
It's your first 5-win month here at Mississippi State. Is this team peaking heading into SEC play?
I don't think we're peaking right now. I mean, we played, what was East Tennessee game? And what was the date of that? December what? It was right out of finals. I mean, that's a couple weeks ago. So, I mean, we haven't changed that much. We're continuing to grow. We want to be peaking, come next month. Um, but we're getting better. We're improving, and that's exciting. And that's what you want as a coach. You want your kids and your team to continue to improve throughout the year and throughout the season.
How would you judge how Xavier has played in 3 games?
I thought Jay give us a big time lift when he comes in the game, and he starts at the defensive end. He loves to get out. I mean, at the first play of the game, I think he had a dunk actually, and you can see his athleticism. But his athleticism combined with his toughness and heart and wanting to defend and get after people is really exciting. And he played. We had him up to 18 minutes tonight, is what he was being allowed to play. I think he ended up right at 18. And for him, it's just learning multiple positions to be able to play the 4 and the 3, which was what we need him to do both. And that's asking a lot for a guy who started practice December 2nd, because there's so much that's already been put in. And when you're not doing it, and you can't learn, my dad used to say, learn by doing, Benjamin. So you learn by doing it, and you just don't learn by watching it. And when you're doing it and then you're watching film, and then it really comes clear, I think.
Schneider seemed to have one of his better games. What did you kind of see in his development right now?
Yeah, I was excited about his last practice yesterday. I mean, if he just focuses on being physical, I mean, this is all new for him. He started playing basketball 4 years ago, as a ninth grader, basically organized basketball. And for him, it's like this is a whole new level of physicality and how physical you have to be, and just learning to play. I mean, basic things with his knees bent defensively and getting lower. And he's learning the game. He's got a lot of promise, and the thing is, he's a great kid, and so he keeps getting better. He keeps improving. He had 8 rebounds in 15 minutes. That's fantastic, rebound per minute. And so I'm excited about his potential and his future, and how he's playing for us right now as well.
52 points last 2 games. Was anything different for you, or just?
No, I just credit my teammate. Just finding me when I'm open, and I'm knocking down shots right now. So I'm very confident right now going into SEC play.
I was gonna say, do you feel like you're playing your best basketball right now in the entire season?
Yeah, cause I'm knocking down shots, getting to the free throw line, and I'm doing drives. So I'm doing an all-around game right now. So I feel like I'm playing my best basketball right now.
Is it kind of surprising after sitting out 2 games with a wrist injury, not knowing what your season was gonna hold, and you coming back and playing so well?
Nah, it really ain't, because I was playing good before I hurt my wrist. So I'm just trying to pick up where I left off before I went out.
I just saw you shaking your head, and obviously you're not surprised by this.
It's every day. In practice, he does it every day.
I know he's the kind of guy that's going to say, hey, my teammates made me look good and kind of push stuff off. But you've seen him since he got here. What's gotten better for him, and what's helped him get to this point?
I mean, his consistency and his confidence. I think last year he did he drove a lot more last year. Of course, his big shot at 3-pointer against Vanderbilt, I think that's where it notched him, just being so confident with shooting the ball. But I mean, he's shooting it great. I think he like 40, almost 50% from the 3-point line. That's like almost 80% from 2. He gets to the line. He's efficient right now. So, I mean, I see it every day. He work on it. It's not surprising to me.
Probably his best play of the game was the bounce pass to you. Just what did you see on your end on that play?
Well, we just talked about that. When I took off, I kind of like veered out, and when he caught back, he said no, and then he just threw it. But he threaded the needle. I think that's probably the best pass I've seen him make in a while.
You've had a couple of explosive plays from you tonight. Where are you health-wise? How do you feel confidence-wise with your health?
My health, I feel real good. I feel like I'm almost 100%, and confidence-wise, my confidence is building up. The more minutes I play, and the more games I play, the more practices, I'm getting better and better. So I'm getting better as far as confidence goes.
Jay, it seems like when Q's come on the bench, the offense struggles a little bit. How important is he to the offense to kind of get it functioning and rolling again?
He's a scorer. I think at times, our defense translates to our offense. Q, he 2 ways, he defends and he scores. I think sometimes when he's off, I think players get to scoring at times, and you know, most of our points come in transition, getting up and down. That pretty much slows us down. I mean, you know, what he averages 19, 20 points a game. You know, that's big. You know, what second, third, fourth in SEC. I mean, it's critical for him to be in the game. But you know, we getting better. We trying to find ways to do it when he's taking his breaks in and out. But I mean, like, he's efficient. I mean, this is a critical part of our offense.
I think not to bring up bad memories, but you've seen a lot of struggles in non-conference play in your 4 years here.
Right.
What's the different vibe this year going 9-3, going into SEC play?
I mean, it's a great vibe. You know, we set those expectations when the young guys got here. You know, we wasn't settling for this less. We really wanted to be undefeated going into conference. That's how we looked at it. But being in this position, I think this was the best start since I've been here. You know, now we're just looking for conference play. We're looking for Alabama next. We got them on Tuesday. We can take a game at a time.
What do you think Zay kind of adds to the rotation of these guys and kind of be finding himself?
They has a lot. He has versatility, toughness, a lot of energy, and of course y'all seen the dunks that he brings. I mean, he can guard 1 through the 4, 1 through the 5. He plays 1 through 4 on offense and defense. It's just when he's out there, there's a lot more energy and quickness at his spot. You know, he really a 2 guard, but on our team he's playing a 4. So you know, when he's out there, it's great for us because it's just people flying around everywhere, and we can pretty much switch a lot.
Zay, I saw you kind of shaking your head when I was asking about Q. You know, what is it about him that when he's on the court, the offense just kind of seems to flow a little better?
Q just got a natural ability just to score the ball. He's playing like I seen him play since high school all the way up to now. This is the best I've seen him play. You know, he's a real good player. I see like once he make a couple, he's scoring bunches. So once he make a couple, there's more coming after that. And that just bring energy on defense. When we get stops, we score.
What's different about him? You said you've seen him. You know, what's different about him now that where he's peaking as a player?
His ability to score and also make plays for others too. He's just becoming an all-around player.